What's up, y'all? Oh man, this is one I don't want to make. I never wanted to make this video, and I'm gonna warn you guys now. We're having a connection issue, so the connection issue is not great. So if there's an issue, I apologize. This is not a well prepared video. This is me getting on free talking, and the issue was I made a video yesterday, put some work into, and so many comments, and I don't know where it came from. Like but I know there's people on social media that are just stupid, like they're dumb, and I'm not calling any of you dumb, but like this whole thing about these second rounders is absolutely freaking stupid. It's those that stir the pot. It's the chat sports, and I looked at chat sports, and it's not from them. They stir the pot, and actually Harrison Graham did a decent video. When I was looking, I typed in just to see if it was him, because sometimes there's such misinformation on speculation and things, and man, this second rounder issue is such a non-issue. Today, last year, was the opening day of training camp on the 16th, where rookies reported. This is the day last year that Caleb Williams signed his rookie contract, first round contract. What was the problem? They were waiting to make sure it was all perfectly lined up and legally, and everything was good, and all the wording and the verbiage, that's normal for a first rounder. It happens. He was one of the later ones. It's not abnormal to head into camp without your contract signed. To have a player sit out of camp, that's different. But Ozzie Trapillo, Shamar Turner, Luther Burden, if he was healthy, they've all been there. They've all been part of the team. They've all been part of this excitement and this grind. Like, they're all there. It's someone out there is stupid, like making this a non-issue into an issue. So here's the thing: the first two picks. Oh man, trying to remember off the top of my head. Now I got to look it up. I apologize, guys. First two picks in the second round got guaranteed money. That's not necessarily normal for. Let's see. I got it. Come on. I know it was the Browns and the Texans. Carson Schlesinger was first in the second round. Jaden Higgins was second. And the rumor is Nick Amenwari is close to a deal done. That's not 100% guaranteed. Second rounders don't always get guaranteed money. First rounders do. So these second rounders, they got some guaranteed money. You're playing a game of chicken, of cat and mouse with owners and with players. You're drafting these players, and you're drafting them off potential. You're drafting them off of, hey, we hope this guy pans out. We're offering them a ton of money. We're giving them a crap load of money in the first into the second round for them to produce for us. It's not normal for a second rounder or a third rounder on to get fully guaranteed money. You're still getting 90, 80, 80, 70, 77, percent as you go on down. Now, Zach Pickens is not guaranteed money in his third year of this deal, and that's a good thing for the Bears. I see on the players' point where they want to get as much as they can, and they're trying to push that line and make it so. I'm at the top of the second, but then you have something like Quinshawn Judkins. What was he, the fourth or fifth pick in the second round for the Browns? Now he's got a DV hanging over him. He's probably suspended. Do you think the Browns want to give him guaranteed? You don't. These first-round picks, it's a well-known thing. These first-round picks, hey, we're giving you guaranteed money because we see the potential. We took you as a first-round pick. This is a lottery pick. We took you. You're the future of our organization. And now players are trying to, and I don't blame the players. Like you've got a shelf life of making it in the NFL, and you're going to get your money. And the NFL is making more and more money every day. They are making hand over fist. They're making a butt ton of money, man. So I don't blame them. But here's the last point here. I know I'm going everywhere with this, guys. Do you really expect these guys to have their contract? The same thing I said last year about Caleb. Did you expect them to be signing a contract when they're in the 1 month of downtime? Since June 11th, they've been on downtime. They're out of Hallis Hall. Do you expect them to be signing a contract while they're out of Hallis Hall, on vacation, on wherever else not in Hallis Hall? Like, do you really is it going to happen today? They're not going to sign while they're gone. All right. Now, if you want to expect, they have the expectation that on June 19th, the day they return, on June 19th, on Saturday, all three of them need to sign their contract. Yeah, that's my expectation. Fully, 100%. Is there any reason to think they're holding out at this point? No. And there's 30 out of 32. The top two got guaranteed money. So, of course, those other 30 are going to say, hey, I'm going into this break here. My lawyer, my CPAs, whatever, my people that are looking over this contract, let's push the envelope here and try to get as much as we can. Maybe at number 40, at number 39, Luther Burden, maybe they normally got 94% of their contract before. Let's try to bump that up to 97%, man. I want to get as much money as I can. I'm going to milk this thing. That's their job. It's a back and forth with the and to honestly, what needs to happen is the CBA needs to kick in, and they need to have a set structure, and they need to say, and that needs to happen with the CBA. All right, these first rounders all guaranteed into the, top 5 of the second round, all guaranteed, and then the next tier down are going to be 95% guaranteed, and then 90% guaranteed, and then on and on and on, and that's how they need to do it. They need to fix it so that there's not as much of, but there's not an issue here. There's not an issue here with these guys holding out. It's not like Shamar Stewart, where you hear all the rumors of him being back in Texas A&M, and he's trying to figure out a way to go back to school because they're not giving him fully guaranteed money in Cincinnati as a first-round pick. Like, that's not what we're going through here. All right, so I'm getting over to the chat to see what you guys are saying, and I'm not ragging on any, but I made that video yesterday, and literally like dozens of comments of you guys being like, what's going to happen with this? Are they going to hold out second rounders? And I'm not making fun of any of you, but someone out there is spreading some misinformation that's making this non-issue into an issue. I would bank my bankroll. I would bet it. I would bet my bankroll on Saturday, January 19th, the first thing you see happen before that rookie training camp happens with those 3 days, because Saturday, you're going to have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, where these rookies, they get, all this is they're getting a little extra, session with the coaches. A little bit of, they'll be in the pads probably a little bit. I don't know how much, but they'll be in there getting a little extra direction. That's why the rookies show up first. Hey, this is how we want you to work. This is how we want you to succeed in the NFL. All the UDFAs, all the rookies, this is what we need from you. This is what we expect from you. This is what's going to happen with you as a rookie. 3 days later, the vets show up for a reason, because then they can all be on the same page. All right. The first thing that's going to happen what are we in? July? I'm sorry. I probably said June a minute ago. July 19th, the very first thing you're going to see rip across Twitter, rip across Bears, rip or whatever, is them sitting down and signing. Shamar Turner and Ozzie Trapillo and Luther Burden, all with their signings. They're all going to sign. I bet money on it that every one of them, and there's not going to be a single holdout. This is a non-issue. All right, over to the chat. Can I put this on screen? I think so. Mikey, always good to see you, man. Luther Burden is a steal. Completely agree, 100%. I think we're going to see that in the season. And guys, other people are saying when Luther Burden turns out it's time to get rid of DJ Moore. I don't know where these things are coming from. Like having Luther in the slot and DJ on the Y and Rome on the X. What more could we ask for, man? And then you got Colston and Cole Kmet. Like, this is just beautiful. I'm sick of, like, why are we trying to get rid of players? Like, I don't get it, but okay. Oh no, Adam, there's some there are some people that are stupid, I promise. All right, so I didn't know about this. So Mikey's saying it's the Score and ESPN radio that started the see, and I don't listen to that a lot. There's very few times, unless like there's an interview with Ben Johnson coming on or one of the players coming on, that I will go on and listen to those guys. And honestly, they're trying to fill content. They have a daily show still, and they're trying to fill content. So they do this sometimes. They stir up things that aren't true, that aren't issues, that they turn into an issue when it doesn't need to be an issue. So no, I'm not Notre Dame. No, I don't know everything. No, I'm not in House Hall. You guys know I'm in Vegas here. So I don't have any insider. I just know how these things work. Is not going to be an issue. So yeah, if that's where it started from, I can see they're trying to come up with daily content and a daily show. So I get it. Yeah, this is 100% true, Squeegee. Trapillo can't wait to get on the field. These guys will get their contracts sorted out. 100% Trapillo. I mean, when you listen to him, he's so freaking intelligent. That's the thing. All three of these guys, they're still interviewing these guys. They're still there at OTAs. They're still, I mean, they're going through the photo shoots. They're doing they're not holding out from the team. They're not sitting out. They're not doing nothing. Like, every one of them is in the weight room. They're not, we're worried about getting hurt because they won't get their contract. No, they're in there. Like, they're doing their thing. They're working. Yeah, I don't think anybody wants them to miss any time. I think there's a 0.0% chance of any of them missing any time. I'm this whole episode, which is going to be short. I promise this is not going to be a long one, because I didn't prepare any visuals. I'm reading comments as they keep coming across, and I'm gonna hit on and give some facts, because with this channel, that's what I want to do. Just give you a real take of, how my understanding of football, my understanding of where things are. This is what I see. This is absolutely a non-issue. All right, Mikey, I'm seeing some stuff on this too, but nothing confirmed. Braxton being back to late to camp. I'm hearing he won't be there day one. I don't like that, which makes it interesting. It's gonna make. Will he make it back in week 2? Will he make it back in time for the first? Will he be up to speed for the first preseason game? Will he have to sit out all of preseason? And will that put his starting job in jeopardy? That puts that. If you guys saw my video of the positional battles going into training camp, my biggest things to watch going into training camp, that puts that. I mean, it was already at 1. That keeps it square at number 1. All right, Squeegee says, last I heard, Mikey Braxton lost weight to 303 pounds. It wasn't looking good for him. All right, so I don't know everything on here. Yeah, so the Browns and the Texans, they screwed this whole thing by giving guaranteed money. I don't know if anything's screwed. So the other 30 are going to try to, if they're getting 99%, 98%, 97%, and it tears down, and it does. By the end of the second round, it's around 80% guaranteed money. Like if they're getting that normally and they see these first 2 get guaranteed money, I don't think they're realistic to say, well, Quinshon Judkins. See, the Browns have signed one and haven't signed the other. Quinshon Judkins is not signed yet. So I don't think it's realistic to say, well, Quinshon Judkins is going to get guaranteed money with everything he's going through. In fact, that could be one of the later contracts signed. We're going to have to see what happens with the league and what they come down with. But it's natural for these other teams. So you're spot on it. They did kind of, in a way, screw, but nothing's screwed because we knew. That's the thing everyone's missing on this. We knew from June 11th to July 19th, there was this period where these guys were gone. And this was the same issue as last year. Like everyone, is Caleb not going to sign? He was out of Hallis Hall. Like if they're gone, do you really expect them to be signing a contract? When they get back, that's what should be happening right now. These lawyers, these people like that are on their team, their agent, whoever is guiding them. Okay, let's get the contract signed now. Yeah, 95% guaranteed was the best we could do. 87% for Shamar Turner was the best we can do. Let's get it signed. Let's get you on the field. You got your money. Go prove yourself. We'll get you a second contract. You're good to go. All right. Yeah, I know, man. The tickets are getting more and more expensive. I agree. All right. Appreciate you tuning in. All you guys who tune in like this. I know this isn't a well-prepared one. It's just this is more of a free talk thing, and it just kind of spurred out of the blue. We'll try to get more stuff going as the season gets going, as we get back in. I am going to try to get more stuff rolling. So I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I don't want to get rid of DJ, but if he starts pouting again this year, I will. Yeah, let's see how everybody does under Ben Johnson. That's my stance on that. That's my stance. Breaking news. I have it through reliable sources. Big Deck's offseason consists of eating 7 midgets, but must throw them 20 yards first. Creighton, it's going to be fun to do lives again and have you back, buddy. This is going to be good. I'm so starved for football. I've been swimming Madden cadence. All right. I think we're near the end here. Matt simming. Okay. Nothing should be getting. Hey, I'm with you on that, but that's not how it works. So these guys are going to go back and forth. So, all right, guys. That's all I've got for you. If you don't know the whole background of it, the top 2 players, the Browns and the Texans, signed their first 2 second rounders to guaranteed money, which is not necessarily normal. It's not. It could have been done before, but it's not. I mean, it's not a crazy thing, So with that happening, we had a month of downtime. I think that's the biggest thing people were missing, is that there was downtime. Players were not in their facilities. They were on their vacation time, whatever, their off time for the off season. So this is normal for a contract to not be signed over this last month. So when people were saying this issue 1 month ago, 30 out of 32 haven't signed. It's not different than now. It's just there was a month, like the month where they were gone. So that's all I got for you guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm gonna bounce out of here. No more crap news, please, this offseason. We actually made it most of the way through this offseason. Let's see, this is not coming up. Come on.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I just can't take any more crap news. All right, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Till next time. We'll have more coming. I'm going to have my 53-man roster projection before Saturday, before guys show up. So I will have that to you before Saturday. With that, bear down. Sports making Chicago proud. Da Bear.